Let me guess. Someone walked out of your life, and now you want them to regret it. You want them to wake up one day, sit up in their bed, and think, "Oh no, what have I done?" Maybe you picture them scrolling through your social media, seeing you thrive, and suddenly realizing they lost the best thing that ever happened to them. But here's the catch. Chasing that outcome is exactly what will keep you stuck. So, what's the Stoic secret to making someone regret losing you? Stick around, because by the end of this, you won't just make them regret it. You'll make them wonder if they ever even knew you at all. The problem. Why people don't regret losing you immediately. Here's the hard truth. Most people don't regret losing you right away. Not because you weren't valuable, but because people often take time to process what they had. Think about it. When you lose your phone, you don't panic immediately. At first, you assume it's in your pocket. Then, maybe it's in your car. It's only when you realize it's actually gone that the regret kicks in. The same happens in relationships. The problem is, most people try to speed up this process. They text, they beg, they post things online hoping to trigger jealousy. But the more you chase, the more you prove that you're still available, and people don't regret losing what's still accessible. To make someone regret losing you, you must create a void. This means stepping back completely. No calls, no texts, no cryptic social media posts aimed at them. Just silence. It's uncomfortable at first, but it forces them to sit with the reality of your absence. If they never have to feel what life is like without you, why would they ever regret losing you? Also, understand that regret often comes when someone sees you thriving without them. This means you must focus on yourself instead of wasting energy on proving your worth to them. True regret happens when someone realizes they lost something rare. But if you keep chasing them, you're proving that you're not rare, you're still available. And people don't regret losing what's easy to get back. The key is patience. The longer you go without reacting, the more your absence will start to feel real to them. It's like removing a familiar song from a playlist. At first they don't notice, but one day they go to play it and realize it's gone. That's when the regret kicks in. The Stoic secret. Indifference is power. The Stoics had a powerful belief. Control what you can, accept what you can't, and never let external things dictate your inner peace. You can't control whether someone regrets losing you, but you can control how you react. And the best way to make someone regret losing you? Stop caring if they do. Indifference is power. When someone expects you to chase them and you don't, they become curious. Humans are wired this way. We always wonder about what we don't understand. If you disappear and act like you don't care, they will start to wonder why. Were they not as attached as I thought? Are they really that happy without me? The moment you stop reacting, you become unpredictable, and unpredictability makes people think. Think about the last time you tried to get someone's attention, but they ignored you. Did you just give up, or did you start thinking about them even more? That's the psychological effect of indifference. When people see you unaffected, they question their own importance in your life. And the irony? That's when they start missing you. Now, don't confuse indifference with pretending. It's not about acting like you don't care while secretly hoping they notice. It's about actually shifting your focus onto yourself. Instead of wasting energy on trying to make them regret leaving, use that energy to build a life that doesn't need them. True indifference isn't a strategy to get them back. It's a mindset that allows you to truly move forward. And when you do, that's when regret kicks in for them. You see, people expect reactions. They expect anger, sadness, desperate attempts to win them back. When they get nothing instead, it unsettles them. They start questioning their decision. That's when the tables turn. Examples from real life. Look at celebrities. When a famous couple breaks up, the person who moves on quietly and levels up is the one that sparks the most curiosity. Think about when Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen split. Do you think Tom Brady sat around crying on Instagram Live? No. He kept moving forward, and that's exactly what created the regret factor. The same applies to everyday life. When you stop reacting, people start wondering. And if you want an even simpler example, Think about when someone ignores your text. The more you keep texting, the less they care, but the moment you stop, that's when they start thinking, wait, why aren't they chasing me? Imagine two co-workers. One gets fired and keeps sending emails, begging for another chance, constantly reminding the company of their existence. The other walks away, updates their resume, gets a better job, and thrives. Which one do you think the company regrets losing? The one who moved on, because they became more valuable by not staying stuck in the past. Regret happens when someone realizes they lost something rare and valuable. But that value has to be real, not forced. You can't fake success or happiness. You have to truly work on becoming better. And when you do, people will notice, whether you want them to or not. Level up, don't revenge post. So what do you do instead? You focus on leveling up. Not in a let me make them jealous way, but in a way that makes you genuinely better. Hit the gym, learn a skill, travel. Build a life so fulfilling that even you forget about them. That's when regret kicks in. Not when you try to prove something, but when you become someone they never expected. It's like when you run into an old friend who looks amazing, has a successful career, and is genuinely happy. You walk away thinking, wow, I should have kept in touch. That's what you want them to feel, but the only way to make that happen is to truly move on. Think about social media. If you start posting exaggerated, over-the-top, look how happy I am content, people will see right through it. Instead, move in silence. Work on yourself behind the scenes. Real growth doesn't need validation. It speaks for itself. The goal isn't to get their attention. The goal is to get so focused on your own success that their absence becomes irrelevant. Final message. Here's the ultimate truth. If you live your life with the goal of making someone regret losing you, you're still living for them. But if you live your life with the goal of being the best version of yourself, they'll regret it on their own. That's the Stoic way. Focus on your own journey and let them deal with their own regrets when the time comes. So stop checking their social media, stop hoping they'll notice you. Instead, focus on something bigger, you. Because the best revenge is no revenge at all. It's living so well that their absence feels like a blessing to you and a mistake to them. And trust me, they will notice. They always do. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Remember, you are the prize. Stay strong, stay focused, and until next time, keep leveling up.